So somebody's ancestors has a group of people in a chokehold. They're hemmed up, body slammed. Somebody's feeling the blunt force of some type of like backfire, cause and effect. Somebody went doing something dumb, play stupid games, win stupid ass prizes. Somebody's ancestors got somebody in a chokehold. Welcome to Spiritual Court TV. We're going to dive right on in. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning back, come on in. What's this chokehold energy? Somebody's ancestors are not playing over your inheritance, and these people are begging for forgiveness. They're being denied by the universe. Somebody did too much. Somebody did too much. Now they're left in a barren space, in a barren place. Spirit says, where was all that humility when they were trying to humiliate you? Woo. Now these people are on their faces begging for forgiveness. Yeah, that's crazy. Something about a full moon ritual, something about you being protected. You could have put a shield of protection up. You did something, whatever it is, it worked. Something about you protecting your energy. What's this energy, Holy Spirit? Somebody's ancestors got these people in the chokehold. Clarify. The ancestors got them hemmed up, body slammed, down for the count. Another TKO. It's a total knockout. Somebody's ancestors are not playing about your stability. Clarify. Begging the Most High God for forgiveness. In poverty, struggling, begging for something. Yes, something didn't take place the way somebody thought. Fool in the reverse. Somebody got caught reaching for your Ace of Cups. That doesn't belong to them. Somebody's just now figuring out that you're an earth angel. I can't make it up. The devil. Somebody's hard-headed. The devil has come to collect. So not only does your ancestors have a group of people or somebody in particular in a chokehold, okay, the devil is also on that ass there to collect. And they're begging the Most High God for forgiveness. The moon. Ooh, Lord. It's all coming to the surface. Four of Swords. Somebody could be in denial about their health. Lord, have mercy. Two of Wands. You turned your back on the situation. Chosen One, full moon protection. You did some type of cleansing ritual. You could have cleansed your energy around the full moon. Ace of Cups. Somebody reached for your Ace of Cups. And somebody's ancestors snatched that ass. Snatched them real fast. Clarify whoever this person is. Now they're begging for forgiveness. Yeah, I can't make it up. The Eight of Swords. Somebody could really be in bad health and they're in denial about it. I feel like they can't be in denial about it no more. What's the Eight of Swords? Somebody got caught in spiritual jail. Now the devil's on that ass. The earth angels. Something about your angels. The earth angels chasing these people down. Your angels are in the earth. Something about your angels coming from the highest of realms. I can make this up. From the high table, from the Hierophant energy. Something about a high call in a high space is giving cosmic court. Clarify cosmic court, Holy Spirit. Yeah. Your bloodline is being celebrated in the ethers with the Ten of Cups. You got the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Somebody had the audacity while in bad health, as some type of spell work was backfiring, they had the audacity and a crazy idea to reach for your Ace of Cups to try to get a new beginning. With the devil riding their back, whatever deal they made with the devil, they have to stick to that. The Fool in the reverse. There's no way out of that. Somebody's in poverty and somebody's desperate. The Four of Swords again. I'm telling you, something backfired in a massive way. You're a Queen of Cups. You're coming out as somebody caring, loving, and kind. And somebody is sitting up with the weight of the world on their shoulders with the Ten of Wands. Oh, somebody did the most. This is a very urgent reading. Not for you, chosen one, but for the person. They're being read in the ethers, in the cosmos. Somebody didn't believe in the creator. Somebody didn't think that the creator was going to show up for you. Chosen one, Ace of Cups. There's something that you're supposed to have, and somebody went to reach for it. The Ace of Wands, because they want a new beginning. Four of Swords. Somebody wants a new life, a new beginning. Seven of Swords, so they thought it would be a good idea to sneak around, retch around, and somebody's ancestors threw that ass to the ground. That's crazy. Clarify, ancestors. You put these people in the chokehold. You put them in a chokehold, body slammed that ass. Six of Pentacles gave them a taste of their own medicine. Clarify, your ancestors are giving you something, handing something down to you. Notice the way that man has the scales on his hands, the Libra scales. Something's coming into balance. And right when you were about to receive something, somebody thought that it would be a good idea to intercept. Spirit just said abort. Yeah, I bet they did say abort. Somebody thought it was going to be a good idea to abort. I mean, or to intercept something for you. They should have thought that it was going to be a good idea to abort this mission. The Lovers. Lord have mercy. What's the Eight of Swords and the Devil and the Fool in a reverse? Spirit says it's over. Six of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's past is back to haunt them. Somebody didn't think that you would outlive something. Somebody thought that they were going to do something, get away with it, and now this person can't do something anymore. Not only are your ancestors body slamming this person, tossing them to and fro, caught that ass, reaching for your inheritance. Somebody wanted to intercept some type of spiritual transaction for a chosen one, something that's being handed down. I just heard you're the next in line. You're the next, and something about your seat at the high table, the high council, cosmic court. Somebody wanted to intercept a transaction between you and your bloodline. These people should have stayed out of the way. These people got out of line. What's the Devil and the Fool in the reverse with the Six of Cups in the reverse? Yeah, I can't make it up. With the Three of Wands in the reverse, it didn't go that well. Somebody got blocked in the ethers. Somebody got snatched up. Somebody got hemmed up. Clarify, somebody's ancestors are literally on demon time, and somebody has the devil riding their back. With the Chariot, somebody tried to jump in front of your chariot. Forward movement. They shouldn't have done that. That was a bad idea. Yeah, abort mission. Something about your strength and your ancestors giving you the strength to overcome something. These people are overburdened. That's what I just heard with the Ten of Wands on their back. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah, it's a victory. Six of Wands. Something could be significant about Leo season. Okay. I just heard July 21st. Somebody's getting a victory. Eight of Wands. Something is being communicated. Something is coming in by way of good news. That's a victory. This is going throughout the ethers, y'all. Yeah, collectively, the Knight of Wands energy, something about you passionately being in pursuit of your Ten of Cups, the Lovers, the Ace of Cups. This inheritance belongs to you. So the devil is riding somebody's back. Your ancestors got these people hemmed up, snatched up, messed up. The King of Wands is here. Okay, clarify the Eight of Swords and the Fool in the reverse with the Three of Wands in the reverse and the Hermit. Okay, what's the Hermit? Poverty. Because this fool did some type of nasty ass, forbidden ass magic. The Magician's in the reverse. Somebody, listen, Spirit is showing me that somebody had every opportunity to gain wisdom. They wanted to push the line. This is what I'm hearing. And so now your ancestors are saying, we are the line. We are the line that you do not cross. Don't touch our inheritance. We're gifting this to our chosen one. This is somebody that we see, that we know is going to lead our bloodline to a higher understanding, a higher level. Somebody tried to intercept a conversation with you and your divine ancestors and ended up getting knocked the hell over. What's the Magician and the Fool in the reverse with the Three of Wands in the reverse? Child, the Nine of doggone swords. That's what the hell it is. Somebody's stressed out. Somebody's stressed out. Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. Man, that's a lot of mental anguish. The Magician in the reverse, manipulative. Somebody thought they could pull this off. They were obsessed with pulling off some type of like spiritual heist to intercept your Ace of Cups and steal it. Somebody wanted your new beginning. But all they're getting is endings. And now they have the audacity to be begging the Most High God for forgiveness. And they're in poverty. This person's begging for energy. Three of Wands in a reverse. Yeah, this person is sneaky. Seven of Swords. Wow. Wow. Judgment, severe judgment. Something came up out of the grave. Something was awakened when these people reached for your inheritance. There's a certain level of spiritual protection, spiritual security when it comes to divine inheritance. You can't just cross that line. There are angels that are in place protecting divine beings and their bloodline. The Hierophant, this is a seat that is specifically designated for you. It is a tailored fit situation. Ace of Cups with the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups. Somebody's getting tossed to and fro by somebody's bloodline. Seven of Swords. Clarify. The Moon. The King of Swords. Something was hidden in plain sight. What's the King of Swords and the Moon? And the World. Oh, Lord. This is done. You close this cycle. And you know what's so interesting? These people try to cover you up. With the moon, it's giving me like this cloaking energy, creating an illusion around you as the chosen one. This was a part of the magic. This was a part of the manipulation with the magician in the reverse, was for somebody not to see you as somebody that was chosen. Look at how you're coming out. Everything you said, everything you represent is the Ace of Swords. This is the truth. These people wanted to paint you out to be a monster. The King of Swords, the goal was to hide you, to cloak the truth. Nobody was ever supposed to know what actually happened on all accounts. But what is a fact and what has been proven is that somebody's ancestors got a body hemmed up, honey, tore up from the floor up. Clarify what's going on here, Spirit. Fell right on top of the King of Wands, y'all. People lie, but Spirit don't never lie. The divine don't miss. This is a divine message with the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Could be a Sagittarius out here that's struggling, a Gemini, a Virgo. This could be a group of people from the past. They thought this was going to be a good idea. The goal was to muffle you, hide you, smother you, so that people would not know that you were actually telling the truth. The Ace of Swords. Clarify this group. Who are these people? This King of Wands is in bad health, though. With the Eight of Swords, there's also an Aquarius out here. Yeah, the Three of Swords, a Libra. Three of Swords in the reverse. You broke free from some type of curse. This was a hex. Six of Cups in the reverse. Oh, man. They're getting it all back. Whatever they did 4 years ago, 6 years ago, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, they getting it all back. It's backfiring too fast. These are people that thought they cleared their karma by way of shape shifting into some type of high vibration. Yeah, whatever the hell they trying to do, it's not going to work. And that's not my words. I just see somebody running to and fro, being controlled by whatever this is, like doing whatever it takes to try to get a certain outcome. But something has already been determined by the divine. So what exactly are they doing? The Three of Wands in the reverse. They can't do something anymore. Hey, somebody's ancestors is on that ass. Clarify somebody's ancestors on that ass. Somebody's ancestors are on that ass. Queen of Swords energy, King of Swords energy. That's the Ace of Swords. Something about you speaking the truth. You call for judgment. Clarify. And you got justice. Spirit say you called for judgment and you ended up getting justice. I love it. I love it. These are people that try to cloak you in some type of an illusion. I just heard demonize you, make you look like you were nothing. They thought it was funny. Somebody was very arrogant. That's crazy. Somebody was like, oh, this is going to work. They'll never know. This is not the chosen one. Somebody projected some nasty energy onto you. And this is why real energy readers, real oracles can see through the illusion. There was a lot of times I did readings for people, y'all, and most of them were wearing energy from other people that they needed to cleanse their energy from. That's why I always say, if you're going to get a reading, 3 days before the reading, sacrifice, pray, fast. If you're going to an oracle and you're asking for additional clarity in addition to what it is that you already know, or you're seeking some type of spiritual consultation, you need to fast before you allow somebody to tap into your energy. Consult with your higher self. Fast. That is your sacrifice. Cleanse so that you don't go in wearing the devil's energy, because somebody was trying to attach everything up under the demonic ass sun on a chosen one, so that if you walked around, you showed up as somebody that was carrying all these weird ass entity attachments. No, look, the Most High God was like, this is my chosen one. Hey, these people really messed up. Fact of the matter is, you know what's so crazy? They don't even want to give up. They're begging the divine for forgiveness. Clarify. You got to cleanse your energy. So when you go to energy readers, so they can read your true essence. Now, if you went in and you haven't done any type of cleansing, and it hasn't been that long, and somebody was projecting heavily onto you, I've seen it happen. I've seen people come out looking guilty and they were innocent. Clarify. I know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Divine. Yeah, look, the Five of Cups. Because you're wearing this dense energy. This is scorpionic energy, dead energy, people projecting onto you. You don't know what's going on. And then you rush to go get a reading, and they're picking up on the energies that are attaching to you or trying to attach to your energy. Somebody wanted to cover you with the moon and the Ace of Swords. Baby, somebody was trying to hide the truth. They wanted people to see you as the one that was doing something. Spirit said, we don't go for that. Look at how you're coming out with the King of Swords energy, holding that truth. Clarify, you're holding the Ace of Swords. Yeah, look, the star. Aquarius energy. Clarify, Holy Spirit, what's going on? You speak the truth. The Nine of Wands, you protected your energy. Clarify. Spirit says they kept putting wands on your back. So every time you would clear out your energy and people would see you in this star energy, or they could see your aura as being innocent and pure, something about your determination to be vindicated. Yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. The Nine of Cups. This is why your wishes are being fulfilled. You could have surrendered this to the divine for real. This is a tough one here. Ten of Wands. I heard you had to go through it by yourself. Wow. I know that story too. Ten of Wands. These people kept putting more and more and more on top of you. Excuse me, throat chakra. Every time you would go and clear your energy, I see somebody putting more and more weight on you. Look, they just kept doing it over and over and over. Seven of Swords, sneaky. Clarify the throat chakra. What's the throat chakra about? Somebody wants me to shut the hell up. Ten of Swords in the reverse. They hate the fact that we're speaking the truth about a betrayal. They hate the fact that this truth is going viral. I'm not the only one channeling it. The truth is here. The truth is being told. The truth is being exposed. Somebody's ancestors got somebody in a chokehold. The Knight of Pentacles. What's the Knight of Pentacles? These are fake ass, breadcrumbing ass people. Temperance energy. Okay. You got Sagittarius energy, Capricorn energy. Clarify. These are breadcrumbers. You kept alchemizing it, and somebody kept putting wands on your back, and you speak the truth. Wow. These people are really concerned about you being seen as the truth. Clarify projection. The Eight of Swords. These are people that were trying to bind you, make you look crazy, insane. All the while, they were doing everything they possibly could to lay you down. And now somebody's ancestors got somebody laid out, sprawled out, being interrogated. What was said? This is what I just heard. And the angels have all of the accounts. Lord have mercy. Eight of Swords and the Ten of Wands and yeah, it's over, y'all. I don't know what this is, but something is over for real. Ace of Swords and the Empress, you were speaking the truth. These people really don't like the fact that you're telling the truth. You could be in the public eye. The star, what's the star? The Ace of Swords and the Empress and the King of Swords? What's that? Six of Swords in the reverse. They don't want you to heal. Ooh-wee. Isn't it enough that the devil's riding their back and that the ancestors are whooping their ass? Because if they're getting their asses beat like this by the ancestors, that means that their ancestors have abandoned them. Begging the Most High God for forgiveness. Clarify. Poverty. Begging the Most High God for forgiveness. What's going on with that? Two of Pentacles. Somebody's down to two Pentacles. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. A bad collaboration. Somebody is in bad health. They have no money. They're begging for forgiveness. I just heard there's no rest for the wicked. Temperance. Clarify health concerns. The Eight of Pentacles. They did work on your health, on your stability. Virgo energy. Somebody did not want you to do the work that you've been put here to do. I just heard this is bigger than me and you. This is about the creator. Ace of Swords, a crown of glory with the Empress. Somebody did not want you to do what you're here to do. Eight of Pentacles. They went to work on your work. Wow. And every time you healed, these people was putting more and more wands on your back. Look at the Six of Swords in the reverse. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. That's the harvesting energy. Wow. Every time you cleared your energy and you're coming out as a master alchemist with the Magician, they would go and put more and more. With the Moon and the Ace of Swords, oh man, they did death magic. While you were alchemizing this energy, they went and did death magic. Death is in the reverse because death has returned to sender. Death angels. Yeah, this card just came on out. It's an ending, the world. Damn. Hey, somebody's ancestors do not have time to play with anybody about anything. These people tried to make you look crazy, insane. They didn't want people to know that you were telling the truth. And now the truth is out. The universe is spilling the beans, honey. The Ten of Wands, every time you try to heal, they're like, do it again. Look at the Ten of Swords in the reverse with the Ten of Wands, just trying to pull at your energy and harvest off of your energy. And Six of Swords in the reverse. These people wanted to block your healing and block your work. Somebody was putting dark work on your work. They wanted you in the Five of Cups, defeated, lost, abandoned, and they wanted you to be isolated and to go through this alone. And so you did. Seven of Swords. And every time you tried to heal, every time you were successful at healing, here they come trying to put more wands on your back. Empress energy and the Ace of Swords. Now everybody knows that you're a chosen one, and everybody knows that these people are getting bad karma. Somebody's ancestors got these people in a chokehold. Clarify poverty. I just heard I have no remorse for them. Bound to the devil. Somebody's ancestors are saying we don't give a damn about them. Damn. Damn. They got the devil riding their back, and they got some ancestors that are dragging them all over town in bad health. Like, these people are in bad health. Seven of Pentacles. Clarify, somebody's ancestors are on the job protecting this Ten of Pentacles. I cannot make this up. Somebody's ancestors are on the job protecting the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Clarify. The Four of Wands. Wow. It's a celebration. Three of Swords. You balanced out the heart of the matter. The Two of Wands. You get to go through whatever this rites of passage is. So the Three of Swords, these people were trying to block your heart chakra. Like, stop your joy, your peace, your love. Like, what you're doing here. Why you here in this world. What you came back to do. They were trying to block that. You come out as the Queen of Swords, though. You may have been the Queen of Cups, and something about you rising from the ashes, you come out as the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a head over heart decision. The Queen of Swords decides, listen, if off with your head is what I must do, then I will have to do what I have to do, and I'm not afraid to execute. Oh, Lord. That's a channel message. You got the Emperor to the Empress here. Hey, it's over. It's over. There's a divine feminine that is the emperor and the empress within her own rights. And there's a divine masculine that is the emperor and the empress. They both are carrying balanced masculine and feminine energy coming together. Nine of Pentacles, two single self-sufficient people. It's slow, it's steady, it's being molded and shaped. Listen, these unions are coming together. People were willing to literally lose everything and die trying to stop divine order. They were willing to do anything. And so they went to the devil, and now they got the devil riding their back. God knows what else is riding their back. And somebody's ancestors are pinning them down, honey, hanging them upside down, hanging them by their foot, tossing them to and fro. Clarify. And somebody's in the Eight of Swords in spiritual jail, bound to something. I can't make it up. Seven of Cups in the reverse. These little weak ass projections ain't working. Clarify these weak ass projections. Somebody got the audacity to be in bad health on their deathbed with the devil riding their back. Okay. In the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, and they're still trying to project some shit onto you. Maybe that's the begging the Most High God for forgiveness. Is that what they're doing? So they're projecting empathy out, sympathy, but they're empty. So it's not true empathy. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Come on in. Let's see what's going on. I can make this up. Didn't I just say your ancestors got them hung up by their foot upside down? Somebody's ancestor said, I said what I mother said. These people were trying to take your Ten of Pentacles, and they were trying to like cover you, make you dirty. Clarify with this. What? Didn't I just say they were trying to cover you with the moon? They were trying to hide the truth. You literally carry the Ace of Swords. Spirit says the amount of work that went into them trying to shut you up and block you from being seen as a truth speaker. Two of Wands, so you would not go on your journey, is definitely a spiritual court case that will go down in history. And for you to come out as the Queen of Pentacles, Empress energy, Emperor energy, the Star, and the King and Queen of Swords with the Two of Wands and the Sun's energy, I'm telling you, this is a union. Look at the two people up under the sun. Leo energy. Wow. Not only that, can we just have a real conversation, collective? Your heart is so radiant. Your heart is so honest, considering the circumstances. This is like defending yourself in the middle of chaos. And you're like, I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. And these people keep putting wands on your back and dirt on your back. I mean, somebody was laying it on thick with the spell work. And this is the reason that the divine is ignoring their prayers, begging the Most High God for forgiveness instead of entering into the Most High God's presence by way of requesting mercy and grace. Somebody's begging because they know they don't deserve to be forgiven. Every time you recovered, Six of Swords, they put you in the reverse. Boom. Every time you would try to recover and get your energy back or call your energy back, boom, Ten of Swords. Every time you overcame that and alchemized that and went to the next level, boom, Ten of Wands. These people are malicious. Their intentions were always bad. And the Four of Cups, and this is the time that they missed trying to put a target on your back. This is the time that they missed, that they couldn't see. They didn't know. The Three of Wands. These people were even following you. Child, these people are crazy. Somebody was following you. If you were relocating, they were following you. This is why somebody's ancestors are showing no mercy. This is why somebody's spirit team is on that ass. I promise you, they are giving them the business in the worst way. They could not have ever even imagined that this would come back the way that it did. Surprise, surprise. You got the Eight of Swords, the Six of Swords in the reverse. These people don't want you to heal. Child, somebody's on their deathbed trying to stop you from healing. That's crazy. Seven of Swords, the Moon. They don't want you to tell the truth. Empress and Emperor energy, and they're really concerned about you being seen as somebody that is somebody with integrity. They really don't like that. Let me see this other look. Even at the bottom of the deck, I cannot make this up. That's so funny. I looked over and looked at the ancestors. It says the ancestors said to leave you alone, or we can get into some gangster shit. Look, I cannot make it up. Your inheritance. Look at the way the cards are just falling. Thank you, Creator. These people are calling you from block calls. Listen, they need to call the doctor. They don't need to call you. It's a karmic feminine that could be significant. Wow. Because they tried to reach for your inheritance. Somebody felt real comfortable playing around in your energy. Why would somebody be so comfortable? Suspicious death. Why? Because it's spell work that backfired. Somebody's like got some type of mysterious illness or mysterious shit going on. Yeah, because you did spell work and it backfired. Clarify. There's something that's owed to you. All that gossip and lying, I'm telling you, these people have talked themselves and gossiped themselves into an early grave. Ain't nobody worth that. I don't put my mouth on nobody like that. If I got something to tell you, I'm going to find you and I'm going to let you know. I even caught myself in a conversation one time. And I told the girl, I said, you know what? I don't want to talk about this. I said, I'm going to call her directly. And I caught myself. I don't talk to that many people, but she said something to me. You know, gossip can sneak in real easy. And my spirit immediately was like, nah, let me call this girl directly. Because I had an honest beef with the girl. Like it was something that I felt was unfair and I needed to let her know because me telling somebody else didn't matter. These are coward ass bitches. They just run their mouth. They say stuff. You see them in person, they run. These are scary ass bitches. Now they've talked themselves into a scary ass, early ass grave. Maybe they'll be talking like that when they're dead and gone. Who knows? Gossiping on the other side. I'm telling you, it's places in hell that demons torment people who love to gossip. Don't believe me? Just wait till they get to the other side. Oh, I'm telling you what I know. Don't let nobody fool you about these levels of hell. There's different levels of hell. And these people created their own hell. So that's where they're going to be for all of eternity. Why? Because that was the petition. That's where they wanted you to be. They just didn't know that the Most High God was always with you, watching the entire thing. And here you are being molded and shaped for a position such as this, for a time such as this, because this is your time. When it's your time, nothing can stop it. Nobody. Gossiping. Look, these people are in spiritual jail, still gossiping. All the gossip, all the lies. Clarify gossip and lies in a reverse. Y'all just out here looking stupid. Karmic feminine energy. I can't stand people like this. Let me calm down because people like this really are just they're just, I don't know, y'all. It's just so disgusting. It's so disgusting, you know? They're fake, they're phony, they won't say it to your face. They tell people who have low self-esteem just like them. What's the gossip all about? And you lying? That's a form of spell work. I swear before the Most High God, I put this on everything. I put this on my divine bloodline. That every word that they spoke, they're going to eat it. And it's going to be bitter because that's the way they spoke it. Every curse, every lie, every whisper, always whispering in somebody's ear. I don't trust nobody that sits up and whispers in front of other people. That's rude. You ever seen somebody do that in the presence of somebody else? They lean over and whisper like, what's the whispering about? It's cowards. They'll never say this stuff to your face, but guess what? It doesn't matter. You're not interested anyway, but your ancestors are. I just heard the ancestors say we're heavily invested in this situation. Now, what was said? What was said about the chosen one? They didn't know they were being watched by your ancestors. They couldn't keep their names. They couldn't keep your name out of their mouth, chosen one. Just had to keep talking about us, huh? Just had to keep running your mouth. Little raggedy, dirty ass mouth. And you even went to a practitioner and paid? Oh, baby, these people have sealed their fate. And guess what? The practitioner is a trickster. Practitioner turned you into the spirit realm. Practitioner knew that you were done the moment you showed up. This practitioner is not working for these people. This practitioner is not done going against the chosen one. Practitioner is a trickster. Tricked them right up out their money. That's karma. Practitioner is not to be trusted. These people are not trustworthy. So then they run into a practitioner that's not to be trusted. And now they got an attitude. Now they want their cases heard. Ancestors got these asses in the chokehold. Couldn't stop running your mouth. Whoever this warlock is in the reverse, he's been turned topsy-turvy. This is the one that's in bad health. He can't deny it no more. Somebody's trying to make things right. Yeah, don't look like this person can protect their energy. It's in the reverse. They could be trying to protect themselves from this energy that's backfiring. Yeah, Spirit said that's not going to work. This is not fated to happen for any type of protection for these people to work, especially because they just ran all over the stop signs and the warning signs and the yield and the don't do that. Everybody was watching. The spirit realm was watching. The ancestors were watching. And whoever this practitioner is, baby, they tricked them right up out of their spot. Show me this practitioner that tricked these people. Yeah, look, I cannot make this up. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. My goodness. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. Listen, these people went to a practitioner, paid their money, 4 cups. This practitioner didn't do anything they wanted. In fact, this practitioner set them up. This is a trickster. It says this person is not to be trusted. They paid someone to have work done on a chosen one. Warlock in the reverse, protect their energy. They can't even run from this. 6 of Pentacles. There was some type of financial transaction. They gave money with intention to harm. 3 of Swords. Now they're experiencing heartache from beyond time and space. Clarify this practitioner. The 4 of Pentacles. Child, I cannot make this up. This practitioner has gone silent on this person or these people. Clarify this practitioner, 4 of Pentacles and a 3 of, yeah, it's over. They ran into somebody that was straight cutthroat. Creator set it up that way. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Show me this practitioner that they paid. I can make it up. The Devil in the reverse. This is a dark high priestess. This practitioner may have done something, but they missed. And something backfired. And then they just kind of set this person up to take the fall. Clarify this Devil in the reverse with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Their bloodline is cursed. Damn. That's crazy. Whew, Lord have mercy. What happened? It's over, y'all. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Whatever they tried to take, oh my God, they missed horribly. Your ancestors are repossessing money, cars, time, energy, health, sanity. Like, let's just talk about sanity. Clarify this practitioner. This practitioner cannot alchemize his energy. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's ancestors are giving somebody the business. The practitioner was playing everybody. The practitioner was trying to take out the chosen one for themselves, not because somebody was paying them to do so. So she took somebody's money to attack a chosen one, but when she saw your gift, she absolutely did try to take you out, chosen one. Now, it don't look like she's making it out of this with the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. This was a collaboration. And the person that paid for this, who's the person that paid for this? They paid a little piece of change. A Leo, Virgo. Somebody's birthday's in August. Empress, Taurus, Libra, Lovers, Gemini, Two of Cups, the Moon. They hid this. The June Gemini, ex-lover, ex-friend, fake-ass friend. Who is this King of Wands and the Upright and the Empress? Who is this person? Child, these people are under so much judgment. It's not even funny. Judgment in the reverse. I can't play with these people. The Fool. They feel like fools. Child, this could be somebody's like family members, mother. It does not even matter at this point. Somebody's ancestors are beating the living whatever out of these people. If it's alive, it ain't gonna be alive by the time the ancestors get done with this person. They're literally taking these people to hell personally. These people have a personal escort to hell. The level of spell work that they did and the practitioner turned on everybody and had their own ulterior motive to silently take out the chosen one. Now, this practitioner is in the Ace of Cups in the reverse, and the guy, the King of Wands, who paid for the spell work is in bad health. Lord, have no mercy. There's no mercy to be had. Death. I don't know why they think we're supposed to be nice with these readings. In no way, shape, or form am I here to harm with intention to hurt anybody. I'm simply here to channel the message. And when I was sitting there channeling, I heard the Holy Spirit say, you know, the ancestors got this person hemmed up, right? Because see, they never expected for you to survive the magic. You're a walking, breathing testimony. Not only that, these people wanted you to do something alone with no help. And they wanted to cover up who you are so that people would never know that you are the star seed healer. I just heard they wanted to erase you out of the book of life. Whoa. Now that's mean. That's wicked. That's a lot of hatred. And to watch you keep healing, and they just kept sending it. And you kept healing, and they kept putting more. And you kept healing. Now somebody is up, running around, looking crazy. The practitioner is probably going through something too. Yeah, it's over. This is the message, okay? Remember to take what resonates. Like, love, share, subscribe. If you haven't already, click the notifications button so you will know when I'm uploading new episodes here at Spiritual Court TV. Close this door, Holy Spirit, please, and thank you. Big shout out to the angels for fighting for us in the spirit realm up against anything that is out of alignment of our divine assignment. So shall it be. I call all my energy back. I just heard the Holy Spirit say it's a victory. Wow, that's what's up. I love y'all, okay? I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.